This is Rocco, my boy, my love, the most handsome, kind-hearted man-child that God has ever created. I could stare at him for hours. Sometimes I smell his shirts before I throw them in the washing machine.
The boy moms are at it again. And did somebody lace your weed, or did you forget that we're back with another video? This seems like an ongoing topic that I don't really know when it's going to end. Because I feel like as time goes on, as new generations come, certain things just don't disappear. And certain styles of parenting probably never disappear. I'm pretty sure there's been toxic parenting or weird type of parenting since the beginning of time. But now we're going to focus a little bit more on the boy moms today. We're going to try to dig a little bit deeper on like the mindset behind parenting your son like this.
Dear boy moms, y'all are never beating the allegations. Let's get into this mess. Random moments like these, I'm literally raising the sweetest little gentleman. Okay.
You looking sexy and beautiful.
Thank you.
Mommy, you're looking and you have the nerve to pull him closer and say,
why does your kid even know the word? Let me stop. You can't control what kids get exposed to nowadays, but I don't know. You looking sexy? It's one thing if you say you're dressed sexy, because like I can, like, we all have parents, like you can, if your parent has like a certain outfit on, it's like, oh, you dress sexy, you know. But you looking sexy? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Thank you. Jada said, maybe tell him to try words like pretty or gorgeous. Just a suggestion. Don't come at us. Just a suggestion. I've never said it. My siblings never said it. I don't know any kid that said that. Sexy? Kids say cute. Kids say gorgeous. And don't get me wrong. It's the fact that the kid is saying it to his mom that's weird. Okay? But whatever. She made a part 2 explaining.
I just want to say this. Everybody has different parent-child dynamics. We all have parents, or most of us have parents, or some of us have children of our own right now. I'm not in that I'm not on the latter, but I definitely have my own parents, and I don't know. My mom never. I'm not saying this lady was fishing for a compliment. Like sometimes I'll give my mom compliments, like she just got her hair done, or like she has an outfit. Like I'll give her compliments, but I feel like I recently, like now when I'm like 6 years old, like doing that. I don't know. Like I said, like this is just one of those things, like it doesn't feel right, and I also can't explain why it feels so wrong as well. Like I don't know if y'all feeling the same thing that I'm feeling, but it's just something about it's just off. And I get it. Anything that's outside of like what your norm was, it's gonna look kind of off or different. But for me, like I said, this is something about it. Just
everything.
Not
We're gonna
right.
Check it out, and yeah.
Hey y'all, so I know y'all seen the viral boy mom video that I made, so let's just talk about it. For one, I wanted to say, everybody was sending me nasty messages. I'm gonna really pray for y'all, because like it's not that deep, babe. Like I'm never getting on this app, and
I'll say it's not that deep to the point, because some people take certain things to the point, like you're texting somebody, you need to unalive yourself. If anybody's doing that off of this video, yes, you do need help. Because there is some things, it's not that serious to go tell a whole other human being. You can just offer yourself, especially about something that has nothing to do with you. So yeah, some people can be really nasty, and a lot of people are really bold behind the screens. This is for all genders, not a specific one in particular. But people be real bold. So like I hope people didn't do too much, but it's okay if you wanted to like address the topic.
Going to somebody's DM, sending them nasty messages of something I seen them do, like it's just not that serious. I just really ain't got that much time. And second off, the whole secure her kid took. How you gonna get my damn kid took because he called me sexy? Like, is reality in the room with us? Can we please be for real if it's gonna be anything? And third, I know y'all kids is doing and saying so much worse shit. I promise y'all, worrying about a 6-year-old saying the word sexy is not gonna help you sleep better at night.
Just because somebody else is probably having it worse doesn't mean that we can't call you out too.
Yeah, I hate that mentality. This is not just women. This is people in general who do that. If you went through something that's worse, or you experienced something that's worse, or you witnessed something that was worse, you don't think another issue is bad at all. And I think that's a very extremist way of thinking. It is. Because you're looking at things black and white. Oh, it wasn't as bad as this, so it must be good. That's black or white type thinking, if you really think about it. And you're minimizing. I don't like that. You're minimizing another person's experience and what they witnessed because you had it worse or something worse. Two things can exist. Two truths can exist at once. Yes, there's definitely, and I agree with her, yes, there's definitely worse things that has been done or said by children. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, when I was, like, young, my favorite song really was Bedrock People. Like, I'm just saying, yeah, there's worse things that's out there, but that doesn't change the fact that this is still kind of bad, too. It's probably not as bad, but still pretty bad.
Everybody who's saying all these nasty, negative, disgusting things about me and my 6-year-old son, I'm gonna pray for y'all. Y'all don't have to pray for me. Pray for yourself to go heal. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop kids. And for everybody who was talking, which was most of y'all who was talking, I went to y'all pages and it was so much nasty things I could have said about y'all, but for what? What did that do for me? Like, it's not that deep, y'all. I promise you. He's okay. He's gonna grow up. He's gonna be great. He's great right now. If you can't get on my socials, you can go look at him. He lived a really great life. The world is not gonna end, all right? I'm not gonna put my son down in front of the camera to show y'all me telling him what sexy mean. That video was 1 minute and 28 seconds long. I am a content creator. I shared 6 seconds with y'all. You wanna know why? Because I control this program. This is my program. Y'all on my page, flooding my page, okay? I show y'all what I want y'all to see. So if I want y'all to see my son calling me sexy and beautiful, well then this is what it is. It ain't my fault. I'm a hot mom. And he see his mom get loved on, and he repeat what he hear. And I promise you, sexy is not gonna be the end of the world. It is not gonna stop right there. He is gonna be great. I promise you. So when y'all call CPS, make sure y'all tell them, oh, he's calling his mom sexy. I'm gonna be waiting for him to come get us.
And the caption of that video says, and I'm still sexy and beautiful. All I can say is Charity.
This what I mean. There's different levels to this. Like, she's not like the Mendes brothers' mom, okay? Like, call CPS on that bitch. She's like at a very lower level from that. So I get where she's coming from. And people who are trying to make her like hold herself accountable, like, I said this in one of my Instagram reels, like, people can't hold themselves accountable for something that they did wrong if they don't see it as wrong. She clearly does not see anything wrong about her son saying that. So I get the notion, like, we put in all our energy towards something and towards what at the end of the day. And like I said, I'm not saying like stuff like this shouldn't be addressed, but it's just like, how much energy are you going to put into changing somebody else's mind that probably has nothing to do with you? You know? And I get it. And that's what my pages be about. I like to change minds. I like to expand perspectives. But at the end of the day, it's like, people are going to make their own choices, and you're going to have to let them rock.
Starts at home. So teach a kid as how you'd like for him or her to live in the future and know what is appropriate or not appropriate. I can see this going left, and I can see somebody saying, oh, the child's young and all this other stuff, but it starts at home. That's where the correction needs to happen. And you also said worser. That's all I had to take from that video to know why you were gonna double down. Someone said, why does he even know that word? And she responds, because he hear his father call me sexy in his 2-parent home he lives in. Next. Now clearly she was trying to clap back with the 2-parent household comment, which to me, that's even better. You got a mom and a dad? Have the mom talk to the son and have the dad correct the son as well. It's that simple. Double the freaking discipline, or the education, not discipline, because the kid doesn't know any better. So just educate him. That's it. That's it. It's not a bad thing, but you should definitely let him know you're his mom. Thank you. And that's not how you address your mom with compliments. Exactly.
You see, I think she put in words what I really wanted to say. Because it's true, there's nothing wrong. You tell your mom, like, oh, you look good, your hair looks good, I love your outfit, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, you can't compliment your mom the same way you would compliment your girlfriend. The same way you would compliment somebody you got a crush on. You know what I mean? Like, damn, girl, you look sexy. Like, you don't tell your mom that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, we not about to sit here and act like that's not crazy. But people need to establish this different in dynamics, you know?
But squash that. You know, the kid doesn't understand it. Just tell the kid, no honey, that's what your dad says to me. something. And then as they get older, they'll realize why, and then they'll know who to say sexy to. That's all we're saying. Now, for the people that are saying they're gonna call CPS and all that stuff, y'all need help.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
trying to say. Like
I
this,
hate to side with the boy mom. I'm kidding. But she's right. You're gonna call CPS, then what? You know? But at the same time, she says she picks and chooses
and I'm saying like there are parents out here that are legitimately abusing their kids. CPS, you know what I mean? Like people are too
the type
extreme.
of content that she wants people to see, and then this is what she posts. Tells me that she honestly didn't see anything wrong with it, or two, she's just that crazy. Y'all decide which one she is. If you just look at this video,
Yeah,
you're just
either
like,
or.
oh, it's a mom bonding with her sons.
Let me
Oh,
move
so
myself.
cute, right? Right? Until you realize what song is playing. It's a heartbreak song. Not only that, it's a song about your ex. The song is called Happier by Olivia Rodrigo. And you tell me if this is cringe or not, because it was for me. She's beautiful. She looks kind. She probably gives you butterflies. Oh, I hope you're happy. Look at her saying it. But not like how you were with me. I'm selfish. I know. I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. The song choice is very disturbing, and the fact
Maybe it was a joke. I always have to put that in consideration. Maybe it was a joke. And another thing I realized, I don't think if you're childless like me, like you don't have like human children, I feel like maybe we're gonna struggle to understand this until we have our own kids. Because I feel like maybe once I have my own kid, then I could understand the minds of mothers who do this a lot more. Like, okay, I can see why, I can see why. But since I don't, we going off of speculation, baby. We going off of speculation. So, and even this, if this was like so for real, that's weird. That is weird. Why would you? And I'm pretty sure in the Bible, like God literally instructed Adam, once you go with your wife, you like kind of not separate from your family, but y'all know the verse. You go with her. You know what I mean? Like you dedicate to her. You don't dedicate to her and your mom. And that doesn't mean your mom. No, that doesn't mean that at all. We all love our mothers. You know what I mean? However, it's like you gotta prioritize the woman that has your child. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
that you're singing a heartbreak song to your children that's supposed to be a song for your ex is very unpleasant, and I feel sorry for those kids. I truly do. The future looks very mom self-centered, if you know what I mean. We're gonna move on. This mom says, when you have a boy after having two girls and you finally understand the boy love everyone told you.
You know what I realized? Is there any like dad daughter boy moms? Oh, is it girl dads? Girl dads, yeah, that's what it'd be. Girl dads, like I don't ever hear nobody talk about that. Why is this such a lady problem? And fellas, like, how you feeling about this? Like, are you jacking this? Like, you feel like it's weird? Like were you raised by a boy mom? Like, what's the, like, can we kind of, like, make this a group discussion for real? Because it's just, like, at this point, we putting so much heat on the women. At the end of the day, a child, it takes two people to make a baby. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like, I feel like this has to be some type of male implementation on all of this. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it takes two people to make one baby. All the heat is going from the mom. So it's just like, I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I've seen so many boy moms say this. There's no love like a son's love. I didn't know true love until I met my son. Like, I get the love in terms of the child, the love that grows in your heart more. But when you specify it because of it being your son, I cringe.
My thing is, I don't know the difference between the love of a son and the love of a daughter. Because me, at the end of the day, they're both your kids. So why? My problem is why like this a specific gender you're preferring. To me, that's kind of throwing me off. Like, why do you like? Because I feel like both of your kids, they come out, they can both love you the same. I mean, everybody's different, but they both give you that love. But why is it like the son? It's throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I can say, kids, because I have a dog. more than likely, especially when they're young, kids love their parents tenfold. They love their parents a lot, like unconditionally. And I get it. If you had a life where you did not really have that, like your parents probably only loved you on conditional terms, or like whatever romantic partners you had only loved you on conditional type terms, and then you bring some a human into this world and they love you unconditionally, you probably, yeah, I get it. Like, you probably feel really special, this, that, and the third. But my thing is, why do some women only feel like that with their sons? You catch my drift? Like, why are we not also feeling like that with our daughters? Unconditional love from our baby girls. I don't know. Like, why are we doing this?
It's very hard, and I try not to throw up. This is what someone had to say about this video.
Y'all do not understand the problems that this causes. And it starts at this age with that behavior. This is why we have so many terrible men now. I bet you're gonna raise him up like, oh my goodness, my baby can do no wrong. That is my precious little boy. And then for your daughters, yeah, you need to clean after them. Yeah, can you make your brother something that, like, it starts at this age and you don't even realize, and it's annoying and it's weird.
Now, I could add on to this and go on and on and on. What I will say is that it doesn't get better as the kids get older. It gets worse. And once the son leaves to build his own life with his wife and have kids, it doesn't get better. He is not the greatest example of what a husband should be, because everything starts back at home.
This music is
and if
killing
at home, mama sees you as her true love and somebody that's shown her more love than she's ever experienced, and she keeps you to herself all the time, treats you like a mama's boy, and her son can never do anything wrong in her eyes, we've got a problem, and that son may need therapy before he ever seeks a spouse. Like I said, I can go deeper, but we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna move on. When my baby boy gets married, this will be our mother-son dance. And this, unfortunately, is the same song that we just went over.
Are you
She's beautiful,
serious?
She looks kind. She probably gives you butterflies. Oh, I hope
Okay,
you're
so
happy.
this is what I mean. This is probably a trend. This is probably a trend. You know what I mean? So, like, when we see certain stuff, like, this is clear clickbait. This could be clickbait, bro. Rage bait. I want everybody to keep that in consideration when we see certain stuff like this. Like, some stuff be legit rage bait.
But not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. Queen Bee says, I know this is a joke, but this seems manipulative. Only because moms always do the extreme. I've never seen a dad go and tell his daughter he comes first. And if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure the comments would be even angrier. And for you to put it on the internet just makes me think you think this is normal and you don't find a problem with it. That is why I actually hate but also love the internet, because
that's the double standard. Let men do this. Let men do this. Like I'm so for real. Let men do this. They're gonna be seen as weird, predatorial, even. They need to be locked up. I can see that. I can see that coming.
Cringe people come out and people correct them. Some people learn and understand from their mistakes, but then some people, they double down and they just keep going because they genuinely see nothing wrong, and that's when it's actually scary. And I'm not saying this for you to understand that, oh, the internet is always right. No, because sometimes the internet is tripping. But in these cases,
not for real.
I'm afraid the internet is always right. People are always right because they make up social media. Anyway, the text on screen says, raising boys who are obsessed with me so their future wife can't say they are going to her side for the holidays. Once again, it's the song choice for me, and it gets me every time. The song went viral a couple of months ago. It says it's cuffing season and I need a big boy. I need a big boy. Give me a big boy. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and listen to it, or TikTok. I'm not gonna play it here. Before we jump into somebody responding to that video, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much to all my Anti-Diluted Den members. I hope you guys...
Man, what is going on, bro? And like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna skip this, but I don't know if y'all catch my last video. I'm not surprised. This is not like the first generation of this happening, though. I don't think this is the first time. I think now it's just on social media. This probably always has been a thing. And I think maybe at first nobody could put like a word to it, but now we putting a word to it. Like, I bet you this been going on for a minute, y'all.
Each and every one
I
of you
bet
guys. Let's get back into the video.
Ooh, did we all like
Sub to my
cringe a
channel.
little bit watching that? Because I definitely did. She turned off her duets and stitches, so
I like her bangs.
yeah, I think she knows that everyone on the internet was cringing at that. I'm a boy mom. I have a 2.5-year-old, and I'm 29 weeks pregnant with another boy, and
that's a different definition to it. Okay, because when I think of boy moms, I think of like these ladies you just saw, like moms who prefer to have boys, moms who like prioritize their sons and stuff of that nature. Now it's different if you literally don't have daughters. Then yes, you are a boy mom, but not like in the weird way, like, you know, how some of the ladies are, some of the mothers are. But it's true, if I have 3 kids and they all came out boys, by default I am a boy mom. So like that's very interesting, you know, how we even
let's
define
start
the
from
word.
the beginning. The music choice. Why are you putting a song that has to do with like hooking up when you're referring to your children, your boy children, like that? No. And you've got it all wrong. If you want your kids to spend time with you during the holidays, like, you being manipulative is not the way to do it. You should do what my mother-in-law does. My mother-in-law is amazing. She's great. Like,
That's
she
good.
is very supportive of me and my husband. She's always rooting for us. I actually talk to her more than my husband talks to her. We have a wonderful
like
relationship.
You know, and I wanted to touch on this because I feel like if you really a girl, you know what it's like to be a lady, and like to be a lady in love, a lady in a relationship, or a lady raising a child. So how does all of that go out the window because you have a son now? Like, for example, if I'm with somebody, let's say he cheated on me. I feel like if you really, like, not even a girl's girl, but if you really like look outside of like your son and like think about what I'm going through, you're like, you know, I'm a lady. I wouldn't like to be cheated on. I know that doesn't feel good. I know my son did it to her, but I wouldn't want her. I feel bad that she's going through that. You know, she's a good girl. You know what I mean? Instead of like completely ignoring that and just like, well, it's my son. He can do whatever he wants. That is crazy. Because aren't you not a female? Do you like getting cheated on? Do you like getting treated a certain type of way? So how can you defend your son doing that? I know you wouldn't even like that being done to you. You follow?
Because she understands that, like, her son has made a family, that I am his wife, I am his priority, and our children are his priority.
That's what I'm trying to say. So, like, her husband's mother, you know, I don't know like what her relationship status, but let's say she has a man in her life, you know, the father of of this lady's husband. Like, she will want him to be there for her, not prioritize all this other stuff over her. You get what I'm saying? Like, she gets it. She gets it. So why? I feel like the girls aren't getting it anymore. And I feel like as men, it's like, I'm not saying like it's your place because this is like, I guess, a lady's problem. But at the same time, it's like, I guess maybe like just speak up on it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, if you can, if you feel like there's like a right time and a place for it, like, hey, this is my wife, and this is how we run things. You know, because at the end of the day, the man is supposed to lead. The man is supposed to lead. If some of these women are single mothers and there's no man in the picture, unfortunately, they have to lead. But, like, if there is a man in the picture, I feel like a foot should be down.
And we've made it where, like, on holidays, does she get to see us at all the holidays? Yes, 100%. Guess why? Because we do holidays all together. My family and her family and our family. We do them all together. Even her ex-husband comes to the holidays. Like,
wow.
We do it all because that's what's best for all of us.
Wow.
You know, like, this woman, the selfishness. It's like, come on, lady. I wonder how her husband feels.
Probably running
Thank
away
you.
from
This
her.
is what I'm trying to say. Like, why? Like, nobody's talking about how the dudes be, if they're in the picture, how to be feeling about this.
But on another note, it's very disturbing that your children are barely, what, like a year, 2, maybe 3 years, and you're already looking at the future and hating what that future has to hold. You don't find that weird?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's a
For
that's
this
a
girl
good
Taylor
point.
right
That's a
here,
good
please,
point.
please, please run away from your boyfriend's mom, Alyssa Radke, because let's see what she said on Facebook about you. And weirdly enough, her son too. Today is the first day of Rocco's junior year and the first day of Taylor's senior year. Oh, who is Taylor, you ask? Just the girl that my son has been dating for 2.5 years. That's 30 months, y'all. That's 1,314,001.44 minutes, which is quite a lot for this mom.
She takes the cake. I think she's the queen of boy moms. She leads them on a path of
Wait,
destruction.
explain.
People used to tell me that I'd be absolutely terrible to the girls Rocco brought home, and I was like, what? I'm a barrel of laughs. I own so much skincare and makeup. I'm a girl's girl. They'll love me. But I knew what they meant. This is Rocco, my boy, my love, the most handsome, kind-hearted man-child that God has ever created. I could stare at him for hours. Sometimes I smell his shirts before I throw them in the washing machine, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get what they're saying. But Taylor can tell you I'm a trooper. I have added her onto our Life 360 so I can make sure they're never alone. I have made her a chore list since she's at our house so much. And I sit directly between them on the couch. I'm pretty sure she adores me. So please take a moment to wish them a good school year. The one on the left with the broad shoulders, the perfect face, the good hair, and the adorable smile. The one with the clever comebacks, the heart of gold, the hilarious sense of humor, and the outgoing personality and charisma of his mother.
Also, like I said, I don't have kids, but like I'm just thinking about my relationship with my parents. Like the way she's talking about her child. Like I said, a good parent loves their kids unconditionally, like overbearing. Like I love my kid. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't know the way she described her kid. It's like y'all don't have problems. I'd be damned if somebody told me their parent-child relationship is never a problem. Are you for real? And like kids ain't easy. Like we doing some messed up stuff sometimes. Like she talking about her like saint from God. Like my goodness.
Rocco. The other one is Taylor. So Taylor, please run. She's not going to be a good person to be in your life forever because she is so overbearing and so weird towards her son.
I place these videos at random on the timeline, but they kind of work themselves out from bad to worse. And I think we got the cherry on top out of all the videos that I made. Actually, maybe what I'm about to say tops it even more. I couldn't find the video, but I saw it way back, okay? Somebody was talking about how their mother-in-law said, "You're lucky incest is illegal because then you wouldn't even be in the picture," implying that she would be with her son.
So y'all can, what y'all can see, this is clearly getting crazy. And like I said, this was a trending topic a few months back, trending again. Let's see what the future has in stores. Maybe something different. Maybe the men are going to start speaking up a bit more on like their experience if they're the mother of their children is a boy mom. So we'll see with the future. Make sure y'all tap in. Thank y'all for tapping in today. Tap again next time. Bye.